subscribe. Welcome, Cancer, to your Astrodice reading for November. I hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on with you in your Astrodice. Best message coming out, please. Ooh. Which one that is. I think that's when's the North Node. Hold on one second. Nope, that's the South Node coming out with the 6th house. And some Virgo energy. Okay, let's see what's going on over here. Having a Vesta coming out. Talking about that spirit within. Talking about the spiritual path that you are on. This is where you're getting rid of things that you continue to keep doing over and over again. So this is behavioral patterns that may have their roots in the past lives are reactivated so that you can experience them again and bring them to a resolution. Well, let's see what's going on. And you could say past life. You could say past life as in 1800s, I did this. Or you could even say past life as in 30 years ago. I remember, being an alcoholic, and then all of a sudden now I have the taste of alcohol again, and I don't know why I want to go back to drinking, and I started the bad behavior again. Okay, so it could literally be that. Okay, either way. So you will know whether it's something you have done. If it's something that you know you have done in the past of this life, then that's where it's coming up. If you do not recall this, then guess what? That's from the 1800s, right? Okay, guys, let's see what's going on here. 6th house, the area, health, and duty area of your life. So with the Virgo energy over here, it's going to be hesitant, humble, with a discriminating, diligent, and painstaking air. Okay, so there is definitely something that is, you're going to be kind of humble about the situation, but it also may be, ooh, maybe I have to take this kind of diligently. I need to be nice to myself about the situation, especially if it's something that you know that you've already done 30 years ago, right? You might want to make sure that you are taking, certain steps to be compassionate towards yourself, right? You don't want to just beat yourself up and be like, why? Because you're going to do that anyways. But you want to make sure that whatever you're doing, right, that it's healthy for you, right? And making sure that it's also healthy for your mind, and you're not just like I said, just beating the crap out of yourself, mentally, putting yourself down, doing things like that. Don't do that. That's not going to help you. Okay. If anything, it's going to cause more mental distraughtness as you are redoing something again. It could even be like I'm dating the same kind of person again. Why the hell would I do such a thing? You see what I'm saying? Like, why am I doing this again? I've already dated someone like this and it doesn't work, right? So the work and health area and duties of your life. So let's see. But you got to resolve the issue, right? It needs to be resolved. So in the beginning of the month, it looks pretty good, right? You have the beginning of the month, middle of the month, end of the month, and you have the imprints coming out over here, which is saying, you're nurturing the situation, right? You're developing better growth and health skills. But here comes that conflict. There's that South Node coming up with the conflict and strife and tension. And then here it is, the heavy, like I said, somebody's drinking. Maybe you're getting back with someone who does drink. Maybe you're getting back with an ex for some of you. Heavy partying, isolation, independence. But it's kind of crazy because it's like you know that you're doing okay though with the imprints, but you're like getting into a bad habit. Or someone's trying to push you into a bad habit. And you might be having disagreements with people around you about that. They're like, you don't want to do that. You know what I mean? Like, why would you do that again? If it's a past life situation, it's kind of like no matter what, you were doing this, just remember you're kind of doing the same thing over again. And you have to find your way out of the situation. Some of you, you know what the problem is for some of you? Seriously, with the threes of crowd there, you're hanging around with somebody you shouldn't be hanging around with. There's a friend or an ex or someone that you're around that you shouldn't be hanging around with. They're bad influence. I don't care if it's your cousin. It doesn't matter who it is. It's almost like when you're around this person, I don't know who this is for. If it's not you, you can go ahead and throw it away. Everybody has their own story. You know what it is you're doing and what your conflict is, and you know what your competition is. But for some of you, I'm telling you, you have a bad person around you. You have someone around you that just wants to be your competition. For others of you, it's a love situation. It's almost like, why every time I'm getting into a situation where I'm with a love who wants to party, who wants to do heavy partying. I don't want to do that, and it's causing conflict within the mind. Oh my God, I want to get more cards on that because I have like 3 or 4 different scenarios going on. You might even be in a relationship. Like when you're at work, just saying, and when you're at work in the 6th house, this person's out playing. Third party situation. And you're kind of like, why again am I with somebody who cheats on me? Why does this keep happening? Oh my gosh. And you could feel like you're in competition every time you go to work because you know this person's out cheating on you. They're giving their heart and love somewhere else. 2 of Wands. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. 9 of Wands. Take it whatever the story is, guys. There's a lot of stories going on over here. I'm just going to tell you right now, it's making you think about where you're going to put your heart and soul. The Ace of Pentacles, you don't feel like this is going anywhere. This is not coming back to where you want it to be. This is not giving you the gift that you want. The 9 of Wands, it's just, you know what, I'm just going to work. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm trying my hardest to, I think you're trying your hardest to get out of the situation. Maybe it's something you've been in for a little while, or it's been happening to you for a little while. And you're the wounded warrior, 9 of Wands. Put yourself into a situation that you know that you diligently need to get yourself out of this situation. It's hurting you more than helping you. Seeking personal closure from the situation, lost opportunity. There it is again, lost opportunity. Maybe you never seen the situation the way you wanted to see the situation. So you kind of didn't have good foresight on the situation. Maybe this person liked a lot of attention. This is going to be you restoring your control and your freedom from whatever this is. This could have definitely made you feel like you missed an opportunity in life. This could have made you feel like you had some kind of bad investment in the situation. And it feels like no matter what it is, it's something that came back around, right? And in your past life, it could be the same exact thing happening again. It's like I get with them, I do this, I do that, and I get all these missed opportunities because I'm not going with what I'm supposed to be doing. I have I'm either have too much resistance to something, or I'm resenting that situation, so I can't get out of it. But somehow or another, it has pushed me back into the same old situation. And now it just feels like I'm having a hard time closing this door. I'm having a hard time closing this. This person does not, I'm telling you, as a person, it could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Libra, or a Virgo. And I just feel like they can't let me go. They will not stop. And I'm having a hard time pushing it away. So it's having a hard time having a closure. There's so many strings attached and so many heavy chains to this situation. But it was almost like right when I thought everything was done and over with, it came back to bite me again. Karma. Three of Cups. I'm telling you, somebody is in a third party situation. And they're not taking a transition. They're not taking a change. They have fear of change. They don't want to change. So see, at the end of that month, you do have the burdens, and it's nothing but carrying the weight. You just feel like you're carrying all the weight of the situation, and it's kind of like, well, if I need to get out of this situation, whatever it is that I'm digging trenches with and making this karmic, I know that I need to get past this cycle because I don't want to do this again, or your soul knows it doesn't want to do this again. And you're definitely going to collaborate with whatever it is you need to collaborate with. If you're building something from like scratch, right? You're building up your whole life again from scratch. I'm throwing that bottle away and I'm not going to drink that anymore, or whatever it is that you're doing. If it has to do with this person cheating on you and you're like, oh my gosh, you're going to start feeling like, you know what, I'm going to learn something new. Maybe you're going to go into the sixth house and go, you know what, I'm going to the gym now. I'm not going to deal with this situation. So putting yourself on a different road, because you might just feel like, you know what, I can't deal with this anymore. I'm going to take myself out of this situation. I'm getting away from this person. Look, I've already broken the chains to this situation. Right? And if it's just a friend, you know what, the best way to stay away from this friend is to go do something else, go build something else. Maybe I'm going to build a garden in the backyard, leave my phone in the house. With the Magician, though, you're manifesting your way out of the situation because you can definitely see where your Nine of Cups could be. When it comes to the Three of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, you're saying I'm offering myself new opportunities and new things because I'm making my own judgment call. I can see what's going on around me. I can feel what's right and what's wrong. And I'm definitely feeling it. With the Six of Wands, you're returning back to yourself and getting your own victory. Wow, guys. And it's going to take a lot of healthy work, isn't it? With the Strength card over here on the Chariot, it's moving yourself back into a place where there's no self-sabotage. There's a place that there's no more fighting. I don't want to be around this person. Four of Swords, they give me nothing but nightmares, right? And you have the Queen of Pentacles over here. This is a guilty, a person guilty of pleasure, let's put it that way, in its own ways, right? Because this person is, if it's your wife or husband or something, they are, this is a person of infidelity, a person who cheats, a person who gossips, a person, just kind of like, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Wands, same kind of thing, But this is, and she's also a greedy woman as well. So you might say that maybe she's trying to eat her cake, or he is trying to eat his cake and get his pie too. But you're not putting up with that anymore. You're not going to just allow that to happen. You're using impatience though, and that's kind of crazy because you're saying, I'm not going to be patient with this situation anymore. I'm moving straight into my blessing. So you're actually going to be very highly impulsive about this move because you're not waiting around for that. There's no moderation when it comes to Temperance's reverse. That is complete impatience. I'm done. I don't want to be here anymore, and I'm moving. Right? Painstaking air. I don't want to be here. I felt it and I don't want it, and I'm going after the sun. So, yeah, you're taking your power back from whatever the situation is. And if you're moving on from this person, you're saying, fine, do whatever you want. Right? You do whatever you want. Stay away from me. Yeah, once again, for a lot of you, it's infidelity. So you're definitely feeling like this is what it is, and you're not taking it anymore. The others of you, you're moving away from whatever this bad behavior is, and you're saying no more, I'm done. But it's crazy because you're just like, you throw it down and you're just like, I'm done. I see what it's doing. I don't want to do it. I'm not going to let it drag me down anymore. Right? And if it's, whatever the situation is, you're getting out of it quick. Right? And who's to say that it wasn't quick though, right? Because maybe you guys have been actually doing this for a while, right? It could be, this has been the 5th month and I'm done. This could be the 3rd month and I'm done with this shit, right? So whatever it is, you're definitely done though. You're not going to allow it to go on anymore, right? Or happen to you again, right? I mean, look, because if this person has had infidelity before and they said they would never do it and then they come back, that's you two having karmic ties together. You have to break those chains, and get yourself away from the relationship, right? See how I'm saying? So however it is, you are breaking the chains and putting yourself into your own blessed path where you're going to feel so much healthier and so much happier, my friends. Especially at the sixth house, too, because I do feel like whatever you're doing, it's going to be healthy for you. It's going to improve your health, whether it's mental, physical, but definitely 100% emotional, right? Definitely emotional no matter what. Okay? And until next time, my friends, peace and love. Bye.